Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
Good
okay.
morning.
Yeah. Good
Happy
morning. Good
Tuesday.
morning. Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yep.
I always assume it is when you
Because we're
ask
here.
me, what are we going to talk about today? I'm like, oh, must be Tuesday.
Hey, hey. No, no, no. I asked her yesterday. I didn't ask her at 6 o'clock this morning. I
Yeah,
asked her yesterday.
that's
So
true.
guess what? We're a little organized today. We are.
We brought treats.
We got a
Ah,
PDF for you.
whoop, whoop.
Sound like you wanted another PDF.
Yes, you're getting it. uh,
It's for you. But how's everyone doing? Drop in the chat. How are you feeling these days? How's business? How's everything? You good? Yeah, I hope so. Awful. That's because you're fighting with a 7-year-old. Oh, I guess we should probably say who we are.
hey, she's Pam.
That's for that. And we're here with design tips and giggles.
That's true.
Yeah, we usually have the giggles, not really necessarily the design tips, but hey,
Always, always have giggles.
oh,
Occasionally, there are design tips
we
and
throw that
business
in here and
tips.
there.
And business tips. Like it's not
Yeah,
just
we
design,
should probably switch it up a bit, maybe. No,
but I like design tips and giggles. I
right. It
told my
just
daughter
flows
that's
better.
what she's like, what are you doing today? And I was like, I have design tips and giggles. And she's like, no, but like what? No, that's not. And I was like, no, that's what we call it. And she's like, stop. And I was like, no, I do. And she's like, man, you guys are adults. Yes, we are. Thank you for noticing.
Right.
So,
Gosh. How I mean,
how
I like
embarrassing.
the name too. Right.
Yeah.
Adults get to,
It's true.
if you don't laugh during the day, what's going on in your life? That's what I want to know. Like,
It's
if you
sad.
are serious all day long and you don't laugh, please.
Hmm.
Ah,
You
you
gotta
can't be
laugh,
my
or
friend.
you're gonna get into a like turf war with a 7-year-old. Oh man. So Pam, how's your to-do list? You have a long to-do list?
I do.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
have a list of things that you're supposed to do that you just like don't want to do
Yes. Every day. And
every day?
Lynn gives me them. No, just kidding.
uh,
Just kidding. Lynn. No.
uh,
We work on the same team, so it's all good. Um, yes, I do. And to be very, when you're your own boss, you can't just give those
worst.
to people. Who am I going to give these to? Like, I don't want to do
Yeah.
this, but who is going to do it?
Odds are nobody else wants to do it either.
Right.
Or maybe they do. Maybe that's it. Maybe you should just be like, I don't want to do this social media. I should hire someone like
I
Pam.
mean, I mean that's an option.
It
That's
is an
an
option.
option. It is
Yeah.
an option. But my bank account says it's not an option. So I have to do all the work. So then I get to the point like I don't want to do this. Do you feel that way?
I do. I do. And especially during the summer, I think,
Yeah.
because like okay, so when my kids are in school, I like sandwich the junk I don't want to do. Like I do something fun and
Right.
then I do the junk I don't want to do. And then I reward myself with something fun. But I have to like pre-reward myself and like post-reward myself to like get the thing I don't want to get done. Um it's a little more difficult when I only have like an hour in the morning to work because then it's like I have to do the thing that I don't want to do or else it won't get done. And then my brain's like, well, then you're not doing anything because I don't want to do that. And you can't get anything done until you get that done. And I say no. So you could sit. So it's been very hard for me.
Well,
Summer's been
yeah.
hard. Summer's been
I,
hard.
I bet during the summer it really is because I wouldn't say they're interruptions, but you have 3 kids
I
and
do.
those are, you have to juggle that,
Yeah.
with your business. So,
Hmm.
okay, let's see what Robin has to say. I worked on a freebie yesterday girl, we all.
That I've been avoiding.
Not sure why I'm avoiding it. It's mostly done, right? And now I need to add it to the reusable pattern and get it up on my site. Yeah. I think we
Yeah.
also, when we think about creating things, we also are thinking about, oh, but we have to do this and this and this with it. There's a
Yeah.
lot more to it. Like if we could just create it and it can magically appear on our site, in our store and all
Oh,
that,
the
wouldn't that
dream,
be awesome?
right? Ah, I would love that
I
someday.
think that's probably the main reason why I avoid things and halfway do things. Like I
Yeah.
have a couple freebies. I have some courses that are all just kind of
Oh man, I feel that like in the depths of my soul
right.
though, because it's like, oh, I have all of this done,
Yep.
but in order for it to be all the way done, it has so many other steps, and then it's like I today I have Play-Doh that I'm working on on my blog, and I just need to make these Play-Doh Play-Doh mats, and so it's like, oh, I'll just do one up real quick. I have a list of three. I have a list of three that I want to get done for the day because three works for me. And I sat down and I was like, oh, look, this one's all done. This one that I was going to do is completely done. It's just sitting on my hard drive because the idea of like putting it up was too much for me at that
Yep.
time. It's like, why self? Why? Why?
Why
So
do we do that?
that was a bonus for me though, because now I don't have to do the fun part of creating. I have to do the non-fun part. Yay.
Yeah, we look forward to that. Yeah. So Lynn says, I have so much stuff almost done. Once my kids go back to school, my goal is to get it all done. Done. Yeah. That that is a goal. That is a
Yeah.
goal.
When summer started, I was like, I don't know if you remember. It was a Tuesday. I was like, I'm going to get so much done during the
Oh, I
summer.
remember this combo.
My kids
Yes.
are going to learn French.
Yep.
Remember? I
Yep.
remember.
She had plans. She had big
We
plans.
had plans. We did not get to those plans. I still have over a month of my kids being home before school starts. I'm sorry. I have 6 days and 21 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Robin, she
Yeah.
countdown.
Mhm.
Countdown.
Actually, it's only 20 hours now. Yay.
Okay.
uh,
So my kids are grown. Okay. So I did a time audit last week. And she was my daughter who lives with us. She's 20. So she was there on the Monday and Tuesday that I did an audit. And then I did on a Thursday when she wasn't there.
it doesn't get better. Is
It
that what you're
doesn't.
trying to tell
I
me?
am trying. I'm telling you, it does. I was every little like every 20 minutes or so she'd come in and interrupt. And I'm gonna not just be working, so I'm gonna listen. But
Yeah.
then I have to get back to what I was doing after
Yeah.
she leaves. So it's hard. It really is hard to get back into flow and everything. But my Thursday time audit, when no one was around, it was a very beautiful time audit. And it was a
Oh.
really, I got a lot of stuff done. I'm not blaming my kids, but
Yeah. Yeah. Me either. Me either.
but
It's just
damn,
summertime. It has nothing to do with the kids. It's just
right,
because it's so nice out. That's why I can't get anything done. It's not
right.
my
Okay,
kids.
okay.
Not my
It's not
kids.
okay.
No.
Whatever. All right,
No.
all right.
Even just the process of like looking at them and like answering their question and then coming back to what I'm doing.
Yes,
It throws you off.
it
It throws you
does.
off
It does. It
for sure.
does. It does.
Yeah,
Well, what are ways that I know that you said you reward yourself?
I do.
Right. I reward myself for getting things done with a Starbucks drink.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that's a nice day.
right. And but the thing is, we only do it on like BOGO, like today's BOGO.
Oh,
So yeah, so I have to have that as well. Like it has to be I have to have it on sale or something like that.
yeah.
But in a walk, I like, but not around my house. We'll go to the park.
Yeah. Hmm.
So, what are some ways that you um celebrate your, or what do you like to do
Um,
to
okay.
reward yourself?
So when my kids are home for summer, we like go and do stuff uh a lot. And uh I do that whether or not I've earned it.
Oh, you have
You
to for
know,
your kids. Yeah.
like it's just, and a lot of times that's how I reward myself. If I'm like, I tried, good job, self, like that's enough for me. But like when my kids are not home, I usually reward myself with cute clip art that I've been wanting.
There you go.
Um,
Yeah.
but honestly, I will buy that for my, like I'm really bad at rewarding myself because I'm gonna buy the clip art no matter what. I'm gonna buy it no matter what. That's gonna happen because it's good for my business and I want it. And I'm an adult and I earn money. I can spend it on adorable little puffy glue sticks. I could do that. You should see it. It's adorable. I know it sounds weird, but it's adorable. Uh,
I
one thing
trust you. I trust you.
one thing I did before I got sick at the beginning of the summer was if I finished everything on my to-do list, I could watch a show before I go and get my kids. Like I
What
watch
kind of show would you watch? No, I want to know what you watch.
I
What do you
watch
like?
Blacklist.
Oh,
I,
the series. But
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
watched like a whole show. Yeah, and it's like an hour. So I sit down, I watch my show, and then I go get my kids. Or I will sit down and watch two shows, and then I have to rush to get my kids because it's the last second, and I've earned it. So,
There you go. There you
but I'm
go.
most productive in the morning, so I try to do
Yeah.
everything in the morning. Like I
Yeah.
wake up early when my husband goes to work, which is 4 days a week, and then I take off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday whenever I can. Um, But those mornings that he gets up, I get up at like 5 and I come up here and I work until my kids wake up. And over the summer, they've progressively been getting up earlier. So I get about 25 minutes to myself.
That is beautiful. 25
Yeah.
minutes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yikes. All right.
Yeah. But during the school year, I get a full hour. And then I like go and like we do our morning stuff and like get everybody
Yeah.
ready. And then I drop them off. And then I have like from like I'd say about 8 until like 2.
Yep.
I
Yep.
can I can just work.
That's
So I
good.
have to
That's
I
good.
have to stop to eat, and that's hard for me too because like when I'm in something I don't want to stop. But um yeah.
Oh,
So
you have to take those breaks.
yeah.
Have to.
Yeah.
Um, so should I show them what I created? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
we
All
have a
right.
document for everyone.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen, guys, and I'm just gonna walk through this and we can talk about it. We can talk about our feelings with this.
More? I could talk more about my feelings.
Well, we're always sharers. We share
uh,
our feelings all the time. Okay.
there we go.
All right. You see me?
I do.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, shoot. There we go. All right. Well, one thing that helps me though, because when I see a project and it has all these things, I go, "Ugh, I'm not doing that. That's just way too much." So I have to break it down in small steps. That's one thing I really, really do. Those, and I liked when you also said that you do the three things, because that's what I do too. I have to write the three things. And those are my three focus things for the day. If I have to break those down even more, I will. But I have to break them down to small, manageable steps, or I get overwhelmed. And yes, I will say that word, overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed.
Yeah,
Do you get overwhelmed, Beth Ann? Do you?
I do. I do.
Yeah.
Or like I forget things.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then after like I've done something and I forgot something, then I get overwhelmed at the idea that I'm gonna forget something again. Like I need to have a better SOP for I need to have a better SOP is what it boils down to. And I know that if I'm getting overwhelmed from doing something, that that's where it is. Like that's the problem. The
Yeah.
problem is like I don't have a good system set up. So that helps me to like redo that in my brain because it used to be like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. It's because it's too much.
Yeah.
And now I look at it like there's a breakdown of my system somewhere. So like I should fix that.
Oh, I mean,
instead
that's a
of
good
being
point.
like
Yeah.
instead of being like there's something wrong with me, there's just something wrong with my
The
system,
system. We'll just, yeah,
which is
let's
not
put
my
that.
fault. That's somebody else's fault. No, it's my fault. It's my fault.
And so setting the mini goals, we talked about that. Even if it's just like, taking a little time just to go outside, spend some, you know, um, quality time with the kids, just little things like that. Now, number two is probably the most important thing with me. That time blocking helps me. Like, I have my business. I am a VA for two other people. And then I also, have other commitments and, building a Facebook group. So there's a lot of stuff. So if I do not time block those, then I'm constantly having tabs open and going through and through, and no one gets really good time with that. So if I just stick to the Canva Clubhouse and I'm just doing just the Canva Clubhouse stuff, that that is very important to me to do that. And then pips, like on my day I'll have a pips 1 hour, um the Clubhouse 1 hour, and I do those things within those hour. I don't do more than an hour because I feel like after the 1 hour I'm getting bored of what is. So I will have to switch it up, but I'll still come back to it. How about you, Beth? What do you feel?
When I do a thing for my business, I like to do it from start to finish. And if it takes me longer than a day, like if if I like a listing, I will create the product and everything, like the preview and the shop images and the description. Like I'll try to do that all in one sitting because I don't like to come back to things,
I
or I'll
get that too.
forget to come back to
Yeah.
things. I guess if I had a list of all the uncompleted things, then that would be better. Like if I had like oh, this needs to be completed, I'll put it on this list to eventually be completed. Um, but that doesn't really work for me usually. I don't
But
like to look at things more than once.
no,
No, it
but
wouldn't be better.
it would be
You
better.
cry.
But I like how you are like, I'm committed to doing this from beginning to yeah, Lynn. Don't. So
Yeah.
we all have our ways of doing things, and that I like, because I cannot do that how you do it. Like, I can't do from beginning to end because I know there's so many steps,
Yeah.
and so, and I guess that's when you break it down, but still because then I would beat myself up if I didn't get it done.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. I definitely do that. That's definitely part of my workflow is beating myself up for not completing the thing.
so glad I mentioned that.
Uh,
So okay, so who uses timers? I have a funny little story about a timer. I'm looking for my timer right at the moment. Why? I have no clue. But I have a timer for 5 o'clock every night. 5 o'clock. That 5 o'clock timer is for me to do my accountability post in Pips.
Oh wow.
It
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
what I do when it goes off. Click, and then I don't do nothing.
Oh, girl, that's me too. That's
So
me too.
yeah. So I was on a call with Sadie one day, and Kevin was there too. And Sadie goes, "Yeah, I don't understand why Kevin has this timer that goes off. It was the same freaking time, and it was the same reason." And she's like, "Why do you guys even do that?" Because you told us to set an alarm, but it's not something that works for me.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I can't. The timers don't mean anything because I can turn it off.
Yeah. And I think for me, it's if I have a timer and I'm not like I have a timer on Tuesday afternoons to do my emails, or Tuesday
Okay.
morning to do my emails. And if I'm not at my computer and my alarm goes off, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go back to my computer to do it. And it works during the school year because it's like, oh, I'm at my computer. I'm going to do this. Like, oh, I can't believe I forgot. Or I turn it off because I already did it and I batched it in the beginning of the month, which I have not yet. So yeah, but if I'm not at my computer, it won't fix me unless it's something that's like a meeting. Like I have
Yeah.
a Saturday morning meeting alarm that goes off, and that does cause me to go to my computer. And I have another one on, I think, Wednesdays or something. I have some other meeting that I go to that it's like, oh yeah, I'll do that. But
Tuesdays.
and Tuesday, no, well, I do technically have it on Tuesday, but usually I'm already at my computer at that time, so I don't need an alarm during the
With
school year.
Do you have an
But
alarm for me?
I do.
See,
I do.
see, there we
I
go.
do. It's at 9, or not 9. Yeah,
No,
9:24 is what
and
it
that's
is.
and I get the little message
Yeah.
at 6:30
Yeah.
every morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Pookie.
I do.
She does
I do. Because I'm
every
like,
Tuesday.
if I just like remember in my brain, like that's my I need to message Pam alarm, basically. But it is Tips and Giggles with BFF Pam is what it's called. So
Oh, so cute.
yeah.
So if timers work for you, cool. Timers don't work for me.
And if they don't work for you, or they could work for you, but they're not right now, or they work for
Okay.
you sometimes,
Yeah.
maybe there's a problem in your system, like
Are
mine.
you called? Are you just? Did you just call? Say I'm a problem?
Your system, Pam, not you.
Uh,
You're not the
all right.
problem. No, it's the
I,
system.
I
But
am the problem.
if it's like that, that it's like, oh, it's at 8 o'clock and I'm in bed, I'm not gonna get up and go do my accountability post. But if I do it at like, if you make it like 7 o'clock in the morning, if you're awake, and you do yesterday's, for example, or something.
Yeah, because when it goes off at 5 o'clock, sometimes I'm at my desk, sometimes I'm not.
Right.
And you're right. You're right. But
Of course I'm right. Of
oh,
course I'm right.
of course she's right, guys.
Of course I'm
Okay.
right.
All right.
Uh,
Moving on.
all right, anyway. Sick of this
Okay.
lady.
Next one is reward system. So yeah, incentives. Like today, I have to get some shit done, or else I tell myself I can't go to Starbucks. I'll tell myself that, but then my daughter will say, "I don't give a shit. We're going to Starbucks.
Yeah. That's
I
kind of
don't
how it
care
is
about you."
for me. Like I'll say I have to do this in order to get a reward, but it's like I know I'm gonna get this reward no matter what. And
Right.
it makes me feel better if I earn it, like in my soul.
Maybe that's what it is.
And
Yeah.
I guess that helps. But like I can't not reward myself
Right.
every day just for existing, because that's a good job. Good
Right.
job, self. You didn't get in a fight with a 7-year-old today. Like, good job.
She did, but it's all good.
but I did.
No reward system for you today.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I need to reward myself because I survived
You
an
did.
argument with a 7-year-old.
You did. You did. Okay, so shift your mindset. I do believe that mindset is a big thing, in regards to your business.
Yeah, and we kind of talked about that. Like,
Yeah.
instead of seeing it as like something's wrong with you, you see it as like it's the system. It's my system. It's my my system. It's not me. I'm okay. Like, it's not me. I'm not the problem. It's my awful system that I created. But if you think about it like that, like that's something that needs to be fixed. That's not me. Like, I can do all the hard things. I just have to have good systems to do those hard things.
And also, if you see it as like what it says in a positive light, by what are the benefits of completing it? Like if I complete a course, I might make money.
Ooh.
There we go.
Nice.
I mean, maybe then, and then visualize the end result with a sense of relief and accomplishment it does bring. When we do accomplish things, it does feel good. It does
feel nice.
Yeah. It does feel good. It really does. So I think I just need to keep on with that, because I think that would be a really good thing for me to visualize.
Done.
Yeah. And I need
multi-bajillionaire Pam. That's what you need to visualize.
Exactly. Yeah.
With all your courses.
Yeah. That I have not done. Well, they're like halfway. A lot of them are halfway.
Half done.
Yeah. So we need to finish those.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah.
Accountability.
Accountability.
Buying a buddy.
That's a cool one.
Buddy. I know, huh?
I have a buddy.
I have a buddy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's we were accountability 7-year-olds, but it's all good.
Listen, that 7-year-old had it coming. All right. Talk back to me one more time.
Yes, just being able to talk it out. And before summer came, Beth Ann and I were really accountability partners. Like, what'd you do today? What did you do? What did you get accomplished? I know during the summer, I'm not going to send that text to her because I don't want her to feel bad.
Because I would just cry every day.
Yeah.
I've been sick all summer. Like, I feel like, oh man, I feel like the summer is just like against me.
No, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I think that's when your mindset has to change a little bit, because you probably have to say, you know what? I work really hard throughout the whole year, and here's summer. And I have 3 kids that are at an age that they need to be doing things.
Yeah.
So take that off of you.
Yeah.
And that's just good. Say, hey, the summer is the summer.
Yeah.
And I think you're doing that. So that, that's, you're not beating yourself up because things are not getting, done like they were, September through April, May. Yeah. So it's okay.
Yeah.
But
now, like,
yeah,
I just got sick. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I'm sick for 2 months again? And then I won't be able to do all the things that I need to do starting in 6 days and 20 hours. Oh no.
No, because we need to get ready for Black Friday. We do. And I think we also are going to try to do a little workshop too. In September, remember?
Yes, of course I remember that.
We're gonna do the back slap, girl.
Oh yes, girl. Yes, it's in my notebook, my membership notebook. I have. Okay, hold on.
Okay, all right. We'll talk about it later.
A blog one.
Yeah.
Here it is. It's in my membership one, which is green, my favorite color. It's in my membership one.
There we go.
Pam about this. There it is, right here. Pam workshop. There it is.
She wrote a lot of details, I bet, huh?
I did.
Pam workshop.
Pam workshop. It's happening.
That's all.
Well,
if hopefully it might. You never know.
It should.
But have your person to check in with. Have that person.
Yeah, it helps.
Well, we batch slapped. Yeah, because we have to do that before someone else does. Someone's going to take that word. We might have even took that word from someone else. You
We
never
might have
know.
taken it from someone else.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, that's all
entirely
good.
possible. Yeah,
All right.
that's fine. They'll get
Oh,
over it.
here we go. Declutter your environment.
No.
She
And
says,
don't talk to me like that. I
she's
take a lot of abuse from you, but this is too far.
clean your shit, girl.
I am not. I am not going to declutter all my notebooks
Or post-its.
or post-its. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Listen, they're like on the walls. Well, the ceiling. I guess this is ceiling because it's like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I need my
Fine.
place, my little area to not be cluttered. That's just me. That is me. That is me.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
mean,
like a mental thing. That isn't has anything to do with with my
like
it's just a mental thing.
this isn't cluttered.
Right in front of you, right?
Where I
You're
put my
good.
where I put my arms.
Doing
It's not
good.
cluttered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. There we go.
But I mean, like, I got all these to-do lists. And that's another I guess that's another thing is that like I use post-its because they are not part of the clutter. I mean they're up and all over, but like if I have a post-it like hold on. I have for my trendy Thursdays when I plan them, I put them on a post-it for the week so that like I know what I'm doing this week and I don't have to like guess because it's right there and I
I
know it's going to
like
be right
that.
there.
That's good. That's a good little tip.
And then the rest of the week is off because I don't work on the weekends unless I have to. But yeah, or I put a giant to-do list. Oh, but that's okay. I try. I try. I try.
It's okay. I have notebooks too. I think I have a notebook for my membership, a notebook to do, notebook to brain dump, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
So I
I
do
have
put
like,
them I do put them up over here though, so they're like nice
oh,
and
oh wow.
and all
I
that.
think if I were to set my notebooks up, I think a lot of things would fall out of them.
All those post-it notes.
Stuff them all. I stuff those things, man.
Okay, so when you are working, like during the school year,
Mhm.
do you take breaks to recharge?
Yes, obviously.
Liar.
No, so I will go until I realize that I'm hungry. And it's
Mm-hmm.
usually like that's like I have like an alarm at 12:30 for taking my vitamin. And if I have not eaten lunch yet, even if I'm not hungry, I will go downstairs and eat something because I'm like moments away from being so hungry that I'm gonna die. Uh usually at 12:30. So yeah. Oh, you use Alexa to schedule breaks because I won't do it unless I'm interrupted. And no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, when you were talking about eating,
Yeah.
I've been on several calls with Beth Ann,
Yeah.
or just talk, just being on work, co-working and stuff. And she has this big bowl
Yeah.
of salad. Like
Yeah.
she,
My big blue bowl. It's huge.
yep, yep.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, what are you eating? And she's like, a salad. And I'll be like, I'm so impressed that she's so healthy, first and foremost. But the one thing that impresses me the most is she feels she has to put the salad in this
I
bowl.
do. You know why? It's a
Why?
thing, Pam. You need a bigger bowl than you think. And I will go to I will tell that to everyone who will ever listen to me. And I'm gonna have this talk now for everyone listening now. You need a bigger bowl than you think you do because you don't want salad everywhere. So I get this giant bowl for just like a little bag of salad. And then it's like, here's my little salad. And I have to like dig for it because it's really far in there. But I have this giant bowl and everyone always thinks it's cereal. And I'm like,
Right?
that's a lot of cereal. Like it's a big bowl.
It is.
It's like it's a big bowl. But yeah, I always use a Jethro bowl for salad. I don't know what that is, but it's like
Me neither.
it's like the mixing bowls that they have that are like three different sizes. I
Oh
have the
yeah,
biggest
with the
one.
little lid on it. Yeah,
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 I have the biggest one, and I always use that one.
she does. It's
That one.
so.
My husband uses the smallest one. He's like, the salad fits, and I was like, yeah, but you can't mix it. Like what? You have to be able to mix it. So yeah, my kids can use the smallest. I mean, they are mess makers, but they can use the smallest one too. And I'm like, absolutely not. I have to use the big one. And Jackson, also my youngest, who's not 7, he's 8. He also has to use a giant bowl. And I'm like, I appreciate that because you are messy. You are a mess with glasses. So, which as am I. A mess
It's
with
the big
glasses.
bowl.
It's a big bowl.
Big
So
bowl.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
I
but
thought you were gonna say
I'm just super impressed that you have salad.
I
That
do.
impresses me.
I do. I do. And if
And
I don't if like we don't have any salads, like I don't know what to eat. So like I won't eat. And then my husband will be like, "Are you okay?" Because he'll like he can't have his phone at work. So he'll come back to his phone and it'll just be like all these text messages of me talking about how much I hate everything. And he'll be like, "When's the last time you ate?" And
right.
it's like, breakfast. But I don't know how that's relevant to this conversation about, you know, then he's like, "Okay, well, you should go eat something or just sit there. Just sit there for like 15 minutes. I'll come home and I will give you food because you stop talking to people."
Oh, good. So, do
Yeah,
you get enough sleep?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
so.
I do too. Yeah, that's
I
one
don't
thing that.
stay up too late.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
10 o'clock. I'm dead. Like I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's pushing it for me. Like cuz we get up so early.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I go to sleep. If I'm not asleep by 10, like I'm probably already falling asleep by 10. Like I'm probably already like my phone's falling on my face while I'm watching TikTok or something, you know?
You know, sometimes I have a hard time sleeping at night. And it's just, because of my mind just goes and goes and goes. You know what I find is I turn on YouTube and it's the black screen with the frequency things.
Oh.
And it says deep sleep. So it's a black screen, but then these frequencies. Oh,
Oh.
I sleep so good with those
Hmm.
things. And I'll just set it for like 2 hours. So it's not on all night. But
Yeah.
the other night, uh, my husband, he was down in Fresno. So it's just Harley and I. And Harley's my dog. And I could I couldn't go back. I slept until like 2, but then I couldn't go to sleep again, back to sleep. So I turned that on. I was out until 7. I couldn't believe myself.
Wow.
I don't sleep until 7.
No.
I'm up like 5:30, 6 o'clock every morning because I go to bed at 10. I mean,
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
So I don't know where I was going with that. Maybe just a little tip, hey, if you can't sleep,
Maybe
use
try
the
that.
YouTube.
Yeah. I have been getting books from the library and I've been reading, like I put my phone down and away from
Yes.
me where I can't reach it and I read a book. And it's been really helping me fall asleep. So, instead of staying up really
On your
late
phone.
on my phone,
Yeah.
um
I try not to be on my phone after 8 o'clock.
mhm,
Lynn, she's always on her phone. She
yeah.
poor girl.
And
How
my
about
husband too.
exercise? How about exercise?
Exercise. I
What?
mean, I'm chasing my children
Okay.
around
Yeah.
and my watch said that I did a whole bunch of exercise yesterday because I cleaned my car at 7 o'clock in the morning.
I went to a new gym yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah. Our other
I see you
gym.
don't like it.
No, no.
Oh.
This is good.
Yeah.
I did like it. I did like this one. The other one was I don't know what it was. We've been going there for a year, and you get people. They I'm not going to say recognize you, but it's just similar people there all the time.
Yeah.
And there's this core of these old men, and they're like, I mean, they're fit, but they're also there just to, I swear, just pick up on women. Um,
Oh, I don't
and
like that.
it it got to a point that every time we walked in, and I'm with my 20-year-old daughter and then myself, and walk in, they're like, "Oh, you haven't been here, and what's going on?" And then they'll come and talk to you when you're trying to exercise. I'm just like, we had too much. They were just too much.
You guys know us too much.
That's basically what it
Need
was.
to go be with strangers.
Yeah. And so I went to a new one because with Planet Fitness, you can go to different ones if you have the little VIP or whatever. You pay a little. My daughter does. So um,
Huh?
I'll go with her. And it was actually pretty good. I felt really good yesterday in getting some exercise. But
Okay.
we've been going down to the marina too. I feel exercise. I've never been an exercise person. This body does not, like, this is not, I don't run. Um
Unless it's from dinosaurs. Yeah,
yeah,
I
probably
get it.
I would. Yeah,
Same.
yeah. But exercise has never been really important to me, but this past year it really made a difference, even just in my mindset, even in just how I feel about myself. So I feel it's very important, and I'm going to keep doing it.
Nice.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Practical tips
Okay.
to start with easy wins. Oh, automate.
Oh,
Gosh,
yes.
automate your
Yeah.
stuff as much as you can, guys. It helps. It helps. Take it from us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you automate your emails, how does that feel?
It feels good. It feels
Yeah.
good. I can always tell because they go out Tuesday morning, and you might notice that I have not
I
emailed anybody yet.
it,
I don't know. But
it's okay.
anyway,
It's okay.
usually it goes out in the optimal time for morning, which is usually like 5 something in the morning. So like I get up and I come to work, and then I have emails of people responding to my email, and I love that.
Right.
It energizes me. So it's always nice to have my email already done, but
Now, I
6
don't
days. 6 days.
6 days. Okay.
6 days.
I don't necessarily get replies from my emails. But I do know when I send out an email, I do make money.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do make money.
Yeah.
So that's always a plus. And that hasn't, and I'm not saying I make like buku bucks. Like yesterday I made $5, which
Woo!
$5 will pay for my thing to
Your
my drink today.
Starbucks. Yeah.
So I'm not going to go, oh, I only made $5. I
Oh,
sent
yeah,
it to
no.
a thousand people. What? That's not the point of it.
No.
The point of my email is getting to know them, them getting to know me and showing them what they can do in Canva, stuff like that. It's not like, oh, I want them to buy my stuff constantly. But man, that $5 felt good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I always like that. Um,
right.
I did notice one time that
When?
my email that went out to my like my printables side, they're not as active because I feel like most of the time people who are on my email list for my printables just want freebies. So when I'm like,
Right.
hey, here's this cool thing, they're like, yeah, but it costs money. You know? I did notice once that someone clicked through and actually bought a bundle from my email. And I was like, look at that. Woo. But um my TBT business people, like my membership and my blog, like they are very active and they respond, and like when Anchovy was sick, they all checked on her and checked on me. you
Right.
know?
Right.
So like I love email because of that. Like I love that it gives people the opportunity to respond to me and to interact with me that they might not feel comfortable interacting in the Facebook group or like, because I have set the boundary that like you can't talk to me, like you can't email me,
Right.
or like message my Facebook page, because like I was getting a lot of people being like, what should I fix about my TPT store? And that's fine, but like I can't respond to everybody because
Right.
there's
That's
not
for
enough
sure.
me. I'm just one person. So, um yeah, it gives them the opportunity to have a one-on-one with me, so to
Right.
speak. And
That's
I
all.
like that for them, and I like that for me, because I learn about people who are interacting with my business and who are looking for tools for their business. Like I like that. So I love email. I
So
just
you
need to
just
do it.
you just got my brain little working here.
Yeah.
So my email that I send out to my Facebook group, I'm not very personable. So maybe
Mm,
I need to be very personable. Like
mm,
I give all the stuff,
you
like
do.
here's what's going on, here's a video, here's a product. I give all that, but I don't share like anything personal. Maybe I should. Maybe I
Maybe
should.
you
Maybe,
should.
maybe I
So I
should.
used Liz Wilcox's
Yeah,
membership.
I have.
And so usually what happens is her email goes out on Monday and it's like, hey, there's a new email. And I usually look at it and I'm like, I don't really want to use that email. And then like I like let it sit for a while. And then on
Hmm.
Tuesday, I'm usually like, oh yeah, okay, I'm ready to use that email. I'm ready to use that template, or I'm ready to go write an email. So I have to like let it sit for a bit. Unless I'm batching, then I'm like, all right, we're doing this. Next day, we're doing this. And I have like a notebook. I write down notes on what I think when I'm like, because she has a video and then she has the template. And it's like, I write down things that I think I should talk about. And for like, I watch each one for the month. So it's like five. I usually go back a year and do the ones from a year ago. And then that really helps me. And then it's like, I should talk about this because I feel like that would really resonate with my people, and like stuff like that. So it really helps me to have something that's like, this is what you should do in your email. And then I just do it in my own
Okay,
way.
I like that too. I mean, I'm in her membership too.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, I'll go grab one here and there, but it's like I have a template for my Canva
Yeah.
people, and it's just that I just plug
I
in the
do
stuff.
I do have like a template. Like I started right before I got sick. The first time. And but then like I wasn't energized to do it like with the template. Like I didn't feel like I wanted to do it. But then I'd already told people like this is how my emails are gonna look. So then it kind of like created this block that I'm working
Right.
through of like I should use this template that I created, but like I don't like it. I don't like the way I don't like using it.
Well,
Like
then
I know
don't.
it's helpful. I know people
Right.
like it. So maybe
Well,
I could do that like one email or two
mhm,
emails like a month, and then the one that I like do the other ones, and then that could be like my reward is
there
like
you
all
go.
the emails I like in addition to, and maybe they could also be like one or two like separate in a month, like on the 1st and 15th or something. Like these are new things in the membership, like that you should like, that you like. I don't know,
Right.
but
Yeah. Emails are a tricky thing, but they're very important.
they are. They
They're
are.
really important. What if you like, did the email that you like this is it, and then have blocks that you just put in the email from your template. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that would
that
work
way you
good.
don't have to, uh, like, you've already made the blocks, you just put them in and it's not,
It's not too much.
yeah. But I think yeah, okay. I do need to get more personal in my emails.
I just love
Mm.
talking about myself.
Okay, there we go. That's the thing. I don't like talking about myself.
I
Like
love
I do
talking about
not.
Beth.
Like I don't want anyone to know me.
Oh,
That's bad.
wow. I love talking about lime green.
Yes, you do. And birds and lime
And
green.
birds.
Yeah.
See? So like you could just pick something about your personality. You don't have to be like, I had a bowel movement this morning. Like you don't have to be weird. Don't be weird. Just be like, hey, saw this cool
What?
bird. Took a selfie with it.
Right. And
And
those that and I love to see those emails from you.
right. And people send me pictures of themselves with the birds.
Really?
Like, yeah. And I'm like, look at this cool bird. And then they're like, I got that too. It's like, oh, girl,
Okay. All right.
congratulations on your bird.
That's so cool. I
Hmm.
really okay.
Yeah.
You're giving
Give
me a
them
little to
something.
think about today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think you just gave me some homework that I need to go through my emails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now you're going to do a victory dance? Is that what it is? Is that what you just
Ah,
said? I
I've I've already gotten so much homework today, and it's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock here. And I've already gotten so much homework. Like,
what homework did what homework?
all
Oh yeah, your
this.
things. Yeah,
My Play-Doh things.
right.
My Play-Doh things. So, and then I have a list of like the ones like this little list has like have I listed it on TBT? Have I listed it on Etsy? Have I put it on my blog? And then each one also has like a PDF spot and a shop size and then also my preview so that I can check them off one by one. And then when it's all done, I can just cross it out
I love
and
that. You
it
like
can't
do
hurt
you
me
like to
anymore.
cross and check?
I do. I like the check boxes. And then when it's all done, I could just cross it off.
Love it. I
So it
use
can't hurt me
Canva
anymore.
because it does that for you. Like when you do the
Love
check.
that.
Yeah,
I love that.
I know.
I should use something online because, like, I should have something reproducible, but I really like drawing boxes. I
If it
like to
works
draw
for you,
this stupid
yeah.
little boxes. Because I was like, this morning, I was like, this would be so much better as like a Google sheet or something. And then I was like, yeah, but look at how these fun little boxes
Well, you
look.
would have to open the Google sheet and then you would have to, it's just
Make a
it's a lot. It's
copy.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Your little boxes is right
My little
there in front of
boxes.
you.
It's so funny.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
got another question for you.
okay.
So do you go onto
No.
YouTube? No.
Oh. uh,
Do you try to learn new skills?
I do. I
Me too.
do.
Me
I do.
too.
You know what's
I
great
think,
for learning new skills?
yeah.
Tiki talk.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It is.
When I'm not down like a political hole that I didn't mean to go into, you know?
Don't
Like
do that.
if someone makes fun of someone that I don't like politically, sometimes I watch it and I'm like, that's funny. And then like the next 30 videos are all about the same thing and it's like, no, let's go back to
Yeah.
Canva and PowerPoint. Like,
Yeah.
so um, when I'm
Okay.
not
Yeah.
there.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I learn on TikTok, but yeah, I try to do that weekly. Um, just go in and learn some new stuff. Well, I have to. That's just part of
Yeah.
thing. Oh, did you guys see that Leonardo AI is Canva bought them?
I did see that and I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to hear what Pam has to say about this." So, is Leonardo AI is that like a chat GPT or is that its own
It's
thing?
more like a mid journey. It-
Oh,
yeah,
okay. So
yeah,
you create images instead of
yeah.
words.
And they create some really beautiful stuff. So
Cool.
I haven't seen in Canva yet where it is, being done, but I haven't totally went in there and did a big search.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that I'm going to learn and be able to teach other people. But the affinity thing, how they did the affinity. And
Mhm.
by the way, if you guys haven't signed up for that 6 months for free, you need to do that soon. I don't know when it's
Cool.
going to go away. Um, but I'll share the links in the replay thing. But that thing scared me.
Yeah. It's scary.
Okay. So it
It's
wasn't
scary.
just me.
No.
Okay. I went into it, looked around.
Uh-uh.
Bye. Going
Yeah.
back to Canva.
Uh-huh. I took when I was like 20. I took a PowerPoint class. Not PowerPoint. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, what?
Um Photoshop. Photoshop, that's the
Okay.
word. Sorry. It's
Photoshop.
all P. It's all
You
anyway.
know,
Uh I took a Photoshop class and like I learned a lot about Photoshop and all of the bells and whistles. And like I'm confident in Photoshop, and Affinity was a lot for me.
Yeah.
Like, everything's so different, but
I'm just gonna have to like break it down into little steps of learning it, because when I went in there to like try to what going on, no. So I'm just gonna go to YouTube, go
yep,
to the people who know how to do it, and then maybe I can get a sense of, okay, is this something that we could utilize?
yeah,
For when they're giving it for 6 months for free, I'm like, I better use this.
yeah.
So um, but yeah. Oh, and see this little character right down here? Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
And
that one.
in
Yeah.
and in the thing
Uh-huh.
that was used by Canva AI, not
Oh,
Leonardo, but the magic.
I like the like style. It's
Yeah.
very minimal.
I just put I need a blogger on a laptop with pastel colors. And
Oh,
that's exactly what they gave me. Now, all this
great.
extra stuff on the wall, I didn't ask for any of that, but
But it looks
um,
nice.
it works. I might take out some stuff, but for you guys, it's all good. But
Yeah.
I will be looking into the um, Leonardo and see how we can utilize it.
Yeah. I'm excited.
All right, let's stop sharing that. It's 8 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah,
We should
yeah.
probably.
Do you have anything else that you want to discuss before I shut off the recording?
I don't think so. Oh, there's a TPT sale coming next week.
Oh,
So if you have clip art that you want to buy, put it in your cart now and wait. Don't be like me. Buy it the night before like an idiot.
she
Uh,
did that last time.
I did,
She did.
and I'll probably do it again. Uh, but buy it. Buy it
Okay,
then.
when's the sale?
6th and 7th of
Okay,
August. So next week.
so hey, maybe we should get some stuff up in there then. Pam,
Oh, that's a good idea. Pam.
Pam, get some
Do we need to do anything?
stuff.
No. But I can show you. I can show you. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead, show us.
Real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Hopefully it doesn't show any of my identifying information. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'm already enrolled in it. Cool, cool. You just have this little button right here that's like,
Okay,
hey, do this. And then it already takes it. But if you make something new between, I want to say yesterday and now, you will have to go to edit and make sure that you have everything. And if you're missing one, it's gonna have a thing here
okay,
you'll be able to tell.
all right.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe I need to do that then.
easy. And then it's good for every time there's a sale. It's good.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
But yeah, so I'm gonna have to
Because
go
I
in
would
and
have probably
fix all
not. I
that.
Yeah, I probably
Yeah,
would have missed that step.
yeah. I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna have to go in and fix it because I'm going to upload so many things today. At least 3. I'm gonna do 3 today. Today's 3, but hopefully all of them. We'll see. We'll see. We'll
All
see.
right.
We'll see. That's all.
Okay. Cool. Well, next week we we really need to push that uh the hot seat form, because that was really fun to go through
It
people's
was
things.
fun to go through
Yeah.
people's things.
So
Yeah.
maybe we can
We can push
push
that.
that a little bit.
All right.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm